What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys had a fantastic day today. And today we have the January 2023 Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport update for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video. Today we have a very exciting DFW update in store for you guys. Various movements, all kinds of aircraft changes, and so much to digest in today's Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport update. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video, and without any further delay, let's get started. Very excited to kick off 2023 for DFW. This is like the 5th year doing DFW updates, and I am super excited to see what DFW has in store for us this year, as I would think it would be a fantastic year for DFW. Really excited to get into today's update, and let's just get into it. So we're actually going to start over here with Terminal C for to really change it up and get some American Airlines mainline action going over here at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. So let's get started. We'll start over here on the south side of Terminal C with this American Airlines Airbus A321 with defense tips. This guy's going to make the non-stop service today in from Charleston, and this guy's continuing out to Charlotte. American Airlines Boeing 737-800 with the logo on the winglets currently coming in today from Albuquerque, and this guy's going to be heading out to Tulsa, Oklahoma. And then we have another 737-800, this one without the logo on the winglet. This guy's coming in from Boise, Idaho, and this guy's continuing out to Chicago today. We have a U.S. Airways Heritage American Airlines Airbus A321 currently coming in from Philadelphia today, and this guy's continuing out to San Diego's Lindbergh Field. American Airlines Airbus A321 with Sharklets is currently pushed back with a non-stop service today. This guy's heading out to Seattle after coming in from Atlanta, Hartsfield-Jackson International. This American Airlines Airbus A319 with defense tips is currently loading up. This guy has a non-stop service today out to Austin, Texas, and this guy came in earlier today from El Paso. And then we got beautiful American Airlines Boeing 777-200ER in the One World livery coming in today. This guy's coming in from Los Angeles, and he'll be heading back out there. Got a Mesa Sierra-900 for American. This guy's coming in today. This guy's coming in from Mobile, and this guy's going to have a continuing service today out to Houston Hobby. Then we have Airbus A321 on the top right there. As you guys can see, this guy's currently coming in from Anchorage and continuing out to Seattle. And then we have Embraer ERJ-170 on the very top of your screen. This guy's currently making the non-stop service today. This guy's coming in from Midland, Texas, and this guy's going to be continuing today out to Springfield, Missouri. Spirit Airbus A321 is currently taxiing out for departure. This guy's making the non-stop service today out to Las Vegas, and this guy came in earlier today from Fort Lauderdale. Then we have a beautiful American Airlines Boeing 787-8. This guy's making the non-stop service today in from Miami, and going to be turning around back out there because that frequency is going strong. American Airlines Airbus A319 with the CFM engines is currently pulling into the gate. This guy's making a non-stop flight today in from, this guy's coming in from Harrisburg. This guy's continuing out to Houston George Bush Intercontinental. Got an American Airlines Airbus A320 currently loading up. This guy's making the non-stop flight today. This guy's heading out to Destin today after coming in from Memphis. American Airlines Airbus A321 with Sharklets. This guy's currently coming in today from Boston and will be heading out to Oklahoma City. And the 737 MAX 8 is currently coming in today from Miami and going to be heading out to New York's LaGuardia International Airport. Pushing back, we have an American Airlines Airbus A319 with fence tips. This guy's currently coming in from Kansas City and continuing out to not Key West. Let's go with Madison for him today. And this American Airlines Airbus A321 Neo is currently making the non-stop flight today in from Los Angeles and continuing out to Orlando's MCO. Into Terminal D, here's the American Airlines 737-800 with the TWA retro livery. This guy's going to make the non-stop flight today in from Cancun. This guy's going to have the continuing service today up to Puerto Vallarta in Mexico. This American Airlines Airbus A321 is coming in from San Del Cabo, and this guy's going to have the continuing flight today. Let's say this guy's heading out to San Juan. This American Airlines 787-8 is currently loading up. This guy has a non-stop flight today. Let's see where this guy's going to be going today. This guy's going to be making the non-stop flight today out to Madrid, and this guy came in earlier today from San Diego. Excuse my pronunciation on that. Here's the American Airlines 777-200ER. This guy's going to make the non-stop flight today from Buenos Aires, and we'll be heading out to Seoul. Beautiful American Airlines Boeing 777-300ER in the shade right here is going to make the non-stop flight today. This guy's coming in from London's Heathrow International Airport. This guy's going to be having the continuing service today. Sorry about the focus. This guy's heading out to Seoul. Really cool route, and you love to get to see it. And hopefully the Phoenix model will be in the next airport update. Very excited to get that one. This American Airlines Boeing 787-8 with the Wi-Fi box is currently making the non-stop flight today in from Paris Charles de Gaulle, and will be heading out to Madrid. And this American Airlines 787-9 is currently making the non-stop flight today in from Auckland. Still really glad to have that route. It's a really cool one. I'm very excited to see where it progresses from here. This guy came in earlier today from Amsterdam. This Korean Boeing 787-9, as you guys can see, we have the early morning push here for our international carriers. The Korean Boeing 787-9 is making the non-stop flight today in from Seoul, and he's going to be heading back out there as well. It's a really cool route in our network, and I think that is a very critical one indeed. And American obviously has it too, but Korean's presence is fantastic. And of course, we have the Emirates Boeing 777-300ER I said in the last update that I really hope this is up to a 777-300 when I was pre-recording updates, and unfortunately it wasn't. So who knows if this will just become a new 777-200 LR route permanently, or ER, excuse me. But nevertheless, this guy's going to make the non-stop flight today. This guy's coming in from Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. And then we have two smaller carriers right here. We have the Sun Country Boeing 737-800, well, not smaller carriers, but our smaller international presence here at DFW, I should say. This guy's actually making the domestic flight, though. This guy's coming in from Minneapolis, St. Paul, but will be continuing out internationally with service out to Puerto Vallarta. And then we have the Aeromexico Connect, Embraer ERJ-190, of course, making the nonstop service in from Mexico City, and hopefully they'll be getting him a jet bridge here in the near future. Good looking section of aircraft. That was really nice. But let's pan into our taxiing aircraft. Here's the Volaris Airbus A320 with Shotcut. This guy's going to make the non-stop flight today in from Guadalajara, and this guy's going to be heading back out there. And we have a Lufthansa or a Lufthansa Airbus A340-300 taxiing in after a non-stop flight today in from Frankfurt. This guy's going to be heading back out there. Really cool service on the A340-300 right here. I'm very excited to see if we'll be keeping this service for the indefinite future because it's been here for a while now, and it's been really good. I'm sorry, my chair got kind of caught up on the mat. But nevertheless, really glad to get to see that, and that is fantastic. Let's see if I can get this camera off of that stupid shaky mode because I hate micro, and it is really ticking me off. Let's see. Sorry guys, I wish I could auto turn it off, but I've been unsuccessful trying to do that. There we go. Here we have this American Eagle Embraer ERJ-175 on the behalf of Envoy Air. This guy's taxiing in after a non-stop flight today. This guy's coming in from St. Louis and continuing today out to Gainesville in Florida. American Airlines Airbus E320 is taxiing out for departure. This guy's making a non-stop flight today. This guy's coming in from Buffalo and continuing today out to Pensacola. UPS Boeing 767-300 freighters taxiing in. This guy, if I can get the focus to work, is making a non-stop flight today in from Los Angeles, and this guy's continuing out to back out west to Ontario. This Air Canada Express Embraer ERJ-170 filling in for SkyWest Embraer that is how used I am to saying the Delta one. Let's try that again. This Air Canada Express Embraer ERJ-175 making a non-stop flight today in from Montreal, and we'll be heading out to Toronto. Please, hopefully, Gemini, if you haven't done Delta 175 by this point, I'm very disappointed. Avianca Airbus A320 with Shotcut is currently making the non-stop service today in from San Salvador, and we'll be heading back out there. You'd love to get to see that. And Reno Air American Airlines 737-800 is currently making the non-stop flight today. This guy's making a service today in from Baltimore, and this guy's going to be continuing today out to Cleveland. And here we have a Piedmont Airbus E319 for American. This guy's coming in from Pittsburgh today, and this guy's going to be making a non-stop flight today out to Omaha in Nebraska. Couple of backlit gates, but always getting that variety in here. So let's get started with these. On the top of your screen, we have the American Airlines 737-800 with the logo on the winglet. This guy's making a non-stop flight today in from Austin. This guy's going to have the continuing service today out to Hartsford. American Airlines Airbus E319, the custom IAE engines, is currently making the non-stop flight today. This guy's coming in from Minneapolis, St. Paul. This guy's going to be continuing today up to Wichita in Kansas. And then we have this One World 737-800. This guy's coming in from Las Vegas, Nevada. And this guy's going to have a continuing flight today. This guy's heading out to, let's go with a Bosman in Montana for him today. All right. SkyWest CRJ-700s look fantastic. The one on your right is currently making the service today in from Bluntville. And this guy's going to have the continuing flight today out to Keelan. And on your left, we have that CRJ-700. This guy's coming in from Tyler. And this guy's going to be continuing today out to Lake Charles. Two Spirit aircraft. We have the Airbus A320neo on your right. This guy's currently making the non-stop service today. This guy is coming in from Baltimore and continuing today out to Phoenix. And the 321 on your left is currently coming in today from LaGuardia. And this guy's going to have the continuing flight today out to Fort Lauderdale. Did I say Fort Lauderdale for the other one? Let's go with Cancun for this one instead. I believe those also leave out Terminal E as far as I'm aware. They're pre-clearances as far as I'm aware. If I'm incorrect on that, I'm sorry, but I've never seen a Spirit park at Terminal D, so I'm assuming that's pre-clearance. Alrighty, so here we have the Frontier section. Airbus E320neo on your right. Poppy the Prairie Dog is currently making a non-stop flight today in from Phoenix and is going to be heading out to Orlando. And the Griswold the Bear A320 is currently coming in from Los Angeles and continuing out to San Diego. Really hopeful, or not hopeful, but very excited for the progression of Frontier at DFW with the crew base and the new services to Baltimore, Orange County. And I think there's a couple others. I think they're adding maybe LaGuardia and a couple of other very interesting ones. But I'm really excited for them, and I think they're going to do really well here at Dallas. Delta's also looking fantastic over here. We have the Airbus E220-300. This guy's currently coming in from LaGuardia as well. Plenty of LaGuardia flights, not as many Kennedy flights. Actually, he will be heading out to Kennedy though, so there we go. Delta Airlines Airbus E319 is currently coming in from Detroit, and this guy's going to be continuing out to Excuse me. This guy's continuing out to Minneapolis, St. Paul. A220-100 on the top of your screen is coming in today from Boston. This guy's going to be having the nonstop flight today out to Salt Lake City, Utah. Sometimes they'll get a 100 in there, but it's more historically been the 300 thus far. And we have the Delta Airlines Airbus E321. This guy's making the nonstop service today out to Atlanta. We're Citrus Aviation's airport, and we'll be heading out to Los Angeles. Be sure to check out local fan pictures and subscriber routes. The link is in the description below. All right, let's see if we can get a cool view here of our aircraft here at the E side the north side of Terminal E from this perspective. JetBlue Airways Airbus E320 I Heart New York making the nonstop flight today in from Boston, heading out to New York. Very hopeful for more JetBlue models in the near future. I'd really like to see some more of them. I've been trying to get another A320, and I might have at this point. Hopefully I did, but I've been unsuccessful so far past RA. So there we go. Alaska Airlines Airbus Alaska Airlines Boeing 737-800, honoring those who served, looking fantastic. This guy's making the nonstop flight today in from Portland and continuing out to Seattle, Tacoma. United has 3 Boeing 737s of variants. Here is the MAX 8. Really hope for Max 9 as well from Gemini and an Evo Blue A320, the feature in the next coming DFW updates. Nevertheless, the 737 MAX is coming in from Newark and continuing out to Houston, George Bush. 2 737-900s looking fantastic next to each other. The Evo Blue 737-900 is currently making the nonstop flight today in from Denver and continuing out to Chicago. And the one on your right is currently coming in from San Francisco and continuing out to Washington Dulles. Fantastic looking section over there. That was really nice. Here's a beautiful look at our RJs here at the East Satellite for American. You're going to find the ERJ 145 for Envoy. Very few of these left at this point. This guy's coming in from Champaign and continuing out to Longview. SkyWest House Livery CRJ-700 is currently coming in today from Lubbock and continuing today over to Wichita. Might try to get another one of these. I don't know if it's a must, but it would be nice to have another one since there are so many of these here at Dallas now. CRJ-700 Heaven. The first one for SkyWest coming in from Fort Smith, continuing out to Fort Wayne, ironically. And the back half, we have the second one right there. This guy's coming in from Beaumont and will be continuing today out to Textron, or Texaron, something like that, Texas. Envoy, Ember 145, currently coming in today from Alvaline, excuse me. And this guy's going to be continuing today. I believe Tyler still has a couple of these, so we'll send them out to Tyler. And the very last CRJ-700 on the very top of your screen is currently making the nonstop flight today in from Durango. And this guy had a nonstop flight earlier today from Huntsville in Alabama. Two private jets. We have a Learjet 45. This guy's currently making the nonstop flight today. That might be a 75 actually, the model, excuse me. This guy's currently making a nonstop flight today in Houston Hobby. And this guy's continuing today out to Lubbock. And we have a Phenom 300 on the top of your screen. This guy's continuing out to Albany, Georgia. Came in earlier today from Santa Fe, New Mexico. So pretty interesting routing there coming through DFW. I don't know what the situation on that one was, but he's coming through, so you love to see it. American Airlines Boeing 777-200 ER is also making it through. This guy's coming in from Honolulu and continuing today out to Seattle. Really cool red eye. Hopefully we still have it at this point when I'm filming. CRJ-900 for American Eagle, we got that one. The Envoy 170, I believe we did too in the Spirit. Okay, so I believe we're good from here. Since the lighting's good over here, why don't we continue to change it up for today's update and get some of these other aircraft. The American Airlines 737-800 is rotating off of runway 17 right. This guy's out to Colorado Springs today. This guy came in earlier today from, let's go with, trying to get a different route, Calgary. FedEx MD-10 Freighter, the 30 variant, is currently making the nonstop flight. Sorry, I was holding on my phone. This guy's making the nonstop flight today in from Memphis on the turnaround. American Airlines 737-800 in the chrome livery is currently making the nonstop flight today. This guy's coming in from Cincinnati, and this guy's going to be heading out to Costa Rica, excuse me, not California. SkyWest CRJ-700. This guy's coming in today from Northwest Arkansas. This guy's going to be heading out to Idaho Falls. And the Qantas Boeing 787-9 just is rolling out here on 17 Center. This guy's making the nonstop flight today in from Melbourne and continuing out to Sydney. Now, I'm not sure how they'll set that up. I'm sure it'll be a turnaround out to Melbourne, but I like getting both routes in there, and it's a really cool one. So, of course, we gotta love to see it and gotta feature it here in today's video. Now we're really gonna change it up, and we're actually gonna do the cargo ramp and the hangar before we head over to A and B. So let's do it. FedEx Express Boeing 757-200 freighter is currently making a non-stop flight today out to San Antonio, and that will be a turnaround. FedEx Express Boeing 767-300 freighter is currently making a non-stop flight today. This guy's coming in. FedEx is really hit or miss with their routes. They'll either have a bunch or not anything at all. We'll say this guy's currently coming in today from Newark, and we'll be heading back out there. And the FedEx Indy 11 freighter, is currently making a non-stop flight today. This guy's coming in from Indianapolis, and we'll be heading back out there. Prime Air Boeing 767-300 going to be making the turnaround at the Phoenix. We'd love to get to see that. And the Collegiate Chargers DHL Boeing 767-300 freighter is going to be heading out to Cincinnati. Love that route, and you love to get to see it right there. And the hangar's looking fantastic with 2 Boeing 777-300 ERs. This obviously isn't very realistic, but I wanted to feature what I had because I don't have any of the new NG 787s yet or any additional 777s because they're all out there on the apron serving their duties. I probably shouldn't have 4 788s out there, but I kind of do, so there we go. And guess what? There's a third 777 right there, but get used to it. So because the Phoenix one's coming in, but I wasn't trying to say that rudely. I'm just saying I have too many, but it's okay. And then we have a beautiful fleet of American Airlines aircraft, 737-800, MAX 8, I couldn't see the winglets, A319 with Sharklets, and the 737-800. We also have a Mesa Sierra D-900 hanging out, and the hangar area over here on the east side of the FWs look fantastic. Let's take it over to Terminal A and B. Alrighty guys, here we go with Terminal A and B as they're looking fantastic over here. Let's jump into it. The American Airlines Airbus E319 in the Allegheny Heritage paint scheme. Get ready for just a plethora of American Airlines mainline routes. This guy's kind of making the non-stop flight today. This guy is coming in from Charleston and continuing today out to Greensboro. Airbus E321 is coming in today from Newark and continuing today out to Sacramento. 737-800 with the logo on the winglet is currently coming in from LaGuardia and continuing out to Norfolk. Empty gate. E319 with Sharklets is currently coming in from Chihuahua and continuing today out to Santa Barbara. 737-800, no logo on the winglet for this guy. This guy's currently making the non-stop flight today. This guy's coming in from JFK and continuing out to Nashville. This 737-800 is currently coming in from San Antonio and continuing out to San Jose, California. And this Airbus E319 is currently coming in from Little Rock and continuing today out to Syracuse. Sorry, guys. Airbus A320 is heading out to Sarasota today, and this guy came in earlier from Denver. Very interesting 320 route. And the Airbus A319 with fence tips is coming in from Grand Rapids and continuing out to, let's send him to Monterey, California, changing up the routes there. Now, I believe I had that on my A319 route sheet. I keep getting confused with a couple cities, so I apologize there. 737-800 is coming in from Detroit, and we'll be heading out to Fort Lauderdale. And this 737-800 is also going out to Florida and West Palm Beach. And this guy came in from Fort Myers. A319 with Sharklets is currently coming in from Eagleville and continuing out to Jacksonville. Sorry. And this Boeing 787-9 is currently going to be making our non-stop flight today over to Kona. There we go. I believe that's back, it should be. And this guy's heading out to Frankfurt. ExoJet Cessna Citation X, a turnaround service up to Fort Lauderdale. Envoy Embraer D-175 for Americans heading out to Omaha after coming in from Hilton Head. And another one, Envoy 175, coming in from Dayton, Ohio, and we'll be heading out to Grand Junction. Airbus E321, nice autofocus there by the iPhone, I appreciate that. This guy's coming in from Los Angeles and continuing out to Phoenix. 777-200 ER is currently making the non-stop flight today in from Chicago O'Hare, and we'll be heading back out there. This United Express Embraer D-175 is coming in from San Francisco. There we go. We'll say he's heading out to Houston. Nothing unrealistic there, just not the best aircraft that flies that, or largest, I should say, the coolest. Whatever you want to call it, the most priority. Airbus A320 this guy is loading up, getting ready to taxi out. This guy's coming in from El Paso and continuing today out to Columbus, Ohio. Airbus A321 in the standard cancer livery is currently coming in from, we'll say this guy's coming in from Tampa and continuing today up to Myrtle Beach. Another Airbus E320 coming in from Milwaukee and continuing out to Austin. Empty gate. And once I have additional jet bridges, I will fill them up. I have enough jet bridges, but they're not very good. They're like either on the ground or have glue on them or something like that. So once I have more jet bridges, I will continue to fill them in. AirCal 737-800 coming in from Orange County, and this guy's continuing out to Fresno, California. And that 737-800 is coming in today from Miami, and this guy's going to be heading out to, let's send him over to, I think St. Thomas is probably here in some capacity, probably Saturday only, so we'll send him there. Alrighty, a long tail of regional jets to finish out our concourses. A SkyWest Sierra J-700 is coming in from Baton Rouge and continuing today up to Columbia, South Carolina. And Mesa Sierra J-900. This guy's coming in from Knoxville and continuing out to Louisville. This Sierra J-900 is coming in from Cedar Rapids and continuing today out to Panama City. This Sierra J-900 is coming in from Destin, and this guy's heading out to, somehow we don't have Melbourne, Florida. I think that would be a cool route, but we'll send this guy out to Traverse City. That's an interesting CR9 route. Here's another one. This guy's coming in from, let's go with Keelan, and we'll be heading out to Gulfport. Very appreciative to have all these CRJs and ERJs here for Terminal E because it wasn't realistic in the past, so I'm so glad to have this. Another Mesa House CRJ-900. This guy's heading out to Tulsa. This guy came in earlier today from El Paso as well. Getting us some mainline RJ flights, so you'd love to get to see it. All right, this Envoy tear begins. We have this Ember 175. This guy's kind of making the non-stop flight today in from Oklahoma City. This guy's going to be heading out to Tucson. Number 175, this guy's coming in from, let's go with Springfield and heading out to Tallahassee. This number 175 is coming in from Amarillo and continuing out to Austin. Nothing unrealistic, ironically. And last Envoy, Ember 175, is coming in from Burlington, Virginia. Now, I don't know if that is still Saturday only, but we had it at a time, so nice throwback if it's not there. And a Mesa Sierra J-900 rounder out. This guy's coming in today from Myrtle Beach, and we'll be heading out to, trying to get us a good route. Bakersfield to finish her off. Very nice. Even though that should be a 319, and, well, it happens. They probably have additional frequency anyways. American Airlines, Boeing 787-9, taxiing out for departure. This guy's heading out to Los Angeles after some maintenance. This MAX 8 is also going to be heading out to Miami. A decent amount of flights there, so that works. American Airlines, Airbus A321, taxiing out for departure. This guy is making our non-stop flight. Excuse me. This guy's heading out to Memphis after coming in from Las Vegas. And a stunning Airbus A321neo is currently taxiing out for departure. This guy's making the non-stop today out to Anchorage, and he's also going to be heading out to Miami. We have quite a few frequencies there, so nothing unrealistic. That would be deemed as unrealistic, I should say. Envoy, Embraer ERJ-170 Retro, taxiing out for departure. This guy's going to be making a ferry flight out to Chicago. Excited for more of those to get here so we can utilize it more. Learjet 75, taxiing out for a private departure. This guy's going to be heading out to Waco, Texas. Very short flight, but you'd love to see it. Envoy, Embraer 175. We have so many Envoys, but I love it. This guy's currently coming in from Billings and will be continuing out to Asheville, North Carolina. Sorry about that. Hard to see with the shade. I was hoping this was going to be in better lighting, but it happens. Or you know what? Just to have some fun with it. Come on. There we go. American Airlines Airbus A321 flagship Valor in some stunning lighting. He's currently making a non-stop flight today. This guy's heading out to Nashville and came out earlier today from Charlotte. There we go. Just fixed the problem. All right, this Japan Airlines, Boeing 787-9, as you guys know and love it, heading out to Tokyo, Narita. Really thinking about getting that 777-300. I know I've said that in the last 3 updates, but these are all getting recorded consecutively, so maybe I chose to get it. Got it, whatever the term is, we'll see. Frontier Airbus A321 Virginia the Wolf, taxiing out for departure, non-stop service up to Cancun. And this guy came in earlier today from, let's say this guy's coming in from Miami. We already got you. American Airlines, Boeing 787-9. This guy's taking off with a non-stop flight today. I've used too many of these in today's update. We'll say this guy's heading out to Madrid today and came in from ferry flight from Chicago. And last but certainly not least, before we hit up the cargo section, the British Airways Airbus A380-800 is on short final Super Jumbo, non-stop in from London Heathrow, of course. Really cool route. Very excited to see the progression of this, and I hope to get to spot it very soon because that would be a bunch of fun. So looking fantastic over there, getting some various views because it's most certainly worth it around short final. Really nice model. I'd highly recommend getting it if you haven't already. Gemini might have done one in their recent release. We'll see. Last but certainly not least, we got the UPS lineup. The Boeing 777-200 freighter is currently making the non-stop in from San Antonio. This guy's continuing out to Orlando. Airbus E300 freighter is currently making the non-stop service today. This guy's coming in from Little Rock. This guy's continuing out to Albuquerque. And the Boeing 747-400 is coming in from Louisville. It'll be continuing out to Anchorage for us today. And just like that, that will do it for today's Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport update. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Really fun update. We got some various movements going on. Really pleased to get to see all the progression here at Dallas, and I think it's looking fantastic. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Great way to start 2023, and I hope you guys are having a great start to your years thus far. Hopefully it's been great. Recording 3 months in advance is kind of hard to comprehend, but I hope you guys have enjoyed the new layout. I think it is really cool, and it turned out really nice here for Dallas, and I'll be very excited to see what we can do and progress with that going into the future. So with all that being said, that will do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do what you love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.